Our pinpoint weather forecast from the CBS 7 Ford Weather Center.
I love a story where the internet's bringing happiness, Greg.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of negativity on those threads. And when you see one just spreading the joy, whew, makes you feel good.
I think so. Yeah.
It does. How are you, Greg?
I'm good because it's not Tuesday anymore. All right, there seals the deal. It's Friday Eve. It's peak of the week. It's Wednesday. We are halfway through. Let's take a look at what's going on this morning. 65 degrees right now out of Midland International Airport, city of Big Spring as well, down to Fort Stockton and Alpine. You're seeing mid-60s, so you have temperatures pretty uniform across a large part of the region. Now, if you head out to San Angelo, Del Rio, it's running a bit warmer, 70 degrees in San Angelo, 71 Del Rio. You have temperatures a little cooler back to the far western reaches of the area around Pecos and Marfa. You're seeing 55 to 57 degrees. Now, we'll assume, since most locations are in the mid-60s right now, that you have just a little bit more cooling left, and that's what will reflect in the bus stop weather forecast. We'll see temperatures drop anywhere from, say, 62 to 63 degrees to begin the day with just a few passing clouds. I do believe you'll see some extra moisture start to roll into the area. In fact, you've already started to see that. You can feel it out there. There may be periods of fog. Now, as you go toward the middle and late part of the afternoon, notice I did increase the clouds by the 3 p.m. time slot. I do think we could see some thunderstorms embedded in here. I just don't see this being a widespread event. It's probably going to be somewhat isolated in terms of thunder, and it'll probably be around 4 or 5, just beyond the time slot you see here in the bus stop weather forecast when we really begin to see those thunderstorms ignite. So we'll be watching that closely. I think temperatures will warm, though, at least into the upper 80s today. It'll be a warm day across much of West Texas. Let's take a look at that cloud and rain forecast for you. We have lots of cloud cover, moisture just off to our east, the Texas Hill Country, all the way back into the Concho Valley. We're seeing fog, a lot of moisture, maybe even a little bit of rainfall. Now, as we head toward the middle of the day, notice the clouds stick with us here across the basin. And instead of clearing out like they have over the last couple of days, allowing for plentiful sunshine, I think you're going to see more and more cloud cover creeping up. We have a pretty steady flow of disturbances in the southwesterly flow aloft, that moisture plume that keeps coming up overhead. So we'll look for, I think, a few disturbances in there as well. And at the same time, the dry line, it hasn't advanced to the east as far as I would have thought over the last couple of days. So putting a further westward placement of the dry line suggests that we will see those thunderstorms ignite across parts of the basin. Again, these will be popping up across the area, scattered showers, thunderstorms to our east, isolated thunderstorms over the central Permian Basin, and scattered storms beginning to develop in the mountains as well. So I do think you'll see some thunderstorms capable of producing not only hail and high winds to our east, but as you head northward into parts of Oklahoma, into Kansas, Nebraska, would be shocked to see some tornadoes today. It'll be kind of those spring events starting to get underway. And as the dry line again stays to the west and disturbed weather moves up, I wouldn't be shocked to see some thunderstorms pop up across central and eastern parts of the Permian Basin into the evening hours as well. Then those will truck off to the east. We should see things die down a little bit in the overnight hours, but then another chance of thunderstorms returns on your Thursday. Okay, I have a little boo-boo here somewhere in the 7-day forecast. It's not supposed to be 88 today and tomorrow. It's supposed to be 88 today, but I think tomorrow will probably be around 83 or 84. Apparently, either I made the mistake or the computer's on the fritz. Let's blame the computer for the sake of argument, but the chances are, based on everything else being correct, that it was operator error. Yes. 73 degrees on your Friday. It looks like Saturday, Sunday, we'll see temperatures in the lower 80s. More significant cold front Friday, but notice we have again, pretty steady string of thunderstorms in the forecast here. Keep in mind, these are thunderstorms. You got to be right underneath that storm to get rain.
So it's not widespread. Not everyone's going to get in on it.
Not everyone, but I think at any given point through the next couple of days, if you go out and you look, you're probably going to see a thunderstorm somewhere visually. I think they're going to be that close. It's just not one of those events where it pops up like we see in the winter or the fall, where it rains hard everywhere, especially today and tomorrow. I think as you get closer and closer to the weekend, rain chances will definitely ramp up. You could see some strong storms.
All right, thanks, Greg.